let's do a bit of a review. Woking in Mayfair, let's touch on the people that you see. I imagine you see loads and loads of people from in and around the shop just scooting about, recognise you?
Yeah.
I know. I don't think you're going to let him be.
Yeah. This is the fourth member of the staff. He's going to be in and out of this podcast. Albie. No, good, really good. Like, you know, we love doing that event. It's a good event for us. And we've certainly learned through the years doing events. Some are great, some are not great, and you kind of learn which ones are good. But yeah, this one was a great one. Very busy, and yeah, saw lots of regulars, which was really nice actually. I think a lot of the customers come out to see us as well, don't they? And support us. So yeah, any of you customers listening, thank you. You know, it means the world to us. It really does. It's really nice to see people believe in us and love the brand and what we do. So yeah, massive thank you. But yeah, it's funny because I was saying to you, like, we were working the event and he's like slogging like crazy, and I was just like taking the customer orders, and at the end of the day I was like, oh, yeah, I got the easy job. I was like, this is easy. Like, I was serving.
Let's go again tomorrow.
Yeah. It is good fun though, and that's what we do, those events. It is really good fun, and like you said, it is. We get support from the customers from the shops, which is great. But we also get like supporters of the market stall, and we see you here at the Winter Carnival and last year at the Mayfair, and it's always nice to see you guys. And again, like we say, we got to say thank you because them support means so much. I mean, there is other coffee shops in Wokingham, right? There's a lot of them, so it means a lot to come to us.
I think for us as well, it's nice we get back on the decks. Like, we're back to being barista. Well, not me, I was taking orders, but yeah, that's it. It's nice to sort of like just be back at grassroots with what we do. Like, you know, it's interesting because we were talking about it today, how our roles have changed and the things that we do now is so different, and how we've got here. It is what it is now. And yeah, it's nice to go back to that, wasn't it? Which is good.
So this is episode 4. We've introduced Shyam. Can you, Paul, give us a bit of an intro, your first impressions of Shyam, and obviously having him put in business for about a year?
Yeah. Well, first impressions, I hated him. No, it was cool. It's been what, a good year?
I'd say year and a half too.
Yeah.
Summer before, wasn't it? Like September, I believe, before.
1st of October. 30th of September.
Wow, crazy. Crazy,
Last
yeah.
year, 2020.
Yes, 24. Yes, 24. Yeah.
Christ, makes
Wow.
me feel old just thinking that.
Yeah.
doesn't
Wow.
it? Yeah, it was like when we recruit like personality is like number one, and then the second is ideally you've got a bit of a skill set. Like we've always said, like you can't train personality. So when we met, we got on really well. We sat outside, didn't we? And we were having a good like chin wag. Yeah, it was a really nice day. We were having a really good sort of chin wag. And yeah, I got you on the coffee machine, and I remember sort of thinking to myself, because we joke about it in our stuff. We sort of people say, yeah, I'm a barista. And you say, oh, get on the coffee machine and show me what you can do. And they can't, it's awful. It's like steam goes everywhere and it's just a mess. And I'm like, here we go again. Like, whereas Shyam, like, he got on the first go and he like boshed out some mad like seahorse or something straight away. I was like, yep, this guy's good. Like, so it was like a double whammy. We had both. We had sort of great personality, and we had an amazing barista as well, which was awesome.
Shyam, how did you get into coffee? Where did you start? Tell us the way your journey began.
So
Back in 1935.
19. Okay. So yeah, I have never imagined I would be in the coffee industry. That's because I was doing something else back in Nepal. I studied science, physics as a major. So, of course, coffee is somewhere else from physics. When I first came here, then I had to work, isn't it? So I joined my brother-in-law's cafe. And yeah, I just asked him, like, I cannot do anything. I would say, oh, sorry, I can do everything than cooking, okay? I can do anything, whatever you ask. And I saw a guy doing, he's my friend, his name is Suman. So he did a nice tulip. That was so good. I was like, oh, wow, okay. Then that attracted me. That's how I went in coffee. It's not because how coffee tastes like or how it looks like, just the top bit, the latte art bit. a little bit, because I think I used to do lots of art when I was in school.
I was going to say, has that come from
Yeah,
a past where you've been this artist?
Because we I think I personally love this kind of artifacts and everything, and we used to give a little bit of scratch as well when you were very young. So yeah, started my coffee in that way. It was in cafe. It's not there now. It's a breakfast cafe, like Greasy Spoon, Munchies in town. Nice place, really nice place.
Cafe after you started introducing.
Yeah, I remember actually going when it was like, since I'm at Munchies, and I was like, I think I know Munchies. Anyway, I looked online, and it was like, obviously, it was like a greasy spoon. It had, the typical traditional English breakfast and that sort of stuff. And out of nowhere, there's this random, like, insane latte art photos. And Shyam was over my shoulder. It was like, yeah, that was me. And I was like, how come it's like a greasy spoon with like sort of insane latte art? I just couldn't get my head around it. And he was like, oh yeah, it's me. I just learned it and did it. And I'm like, it's crazy. You still expect
now,
it.
Let's talk about the competition piece, because you've gone to do competition pieces before. Is that new or is that old? Tell us a little bit about that.
So competition, that came way after I started. I started 2017, somewhere around mid 2017, in the cafe, of course. And I had the liberty because it's my brother-in-law's cafe, so I could do whatever I like. It doesn't mean that I could serve whatever I like, but yes, I would stay late till 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, do the coffees. Just not latte art. Later, I came across a lot of those specialty things and stuff, like weight, how it tastes like, how it differs, and everything. So I used to do everything on my own. So even though I used to buy my own weight and take it over there, buy my own jug, and try different jugs, try different patterns, in that way. But competition came somewhere around 2021. Start of 2021, first London Cup Festival. From that on, after that, I started competing a little bit more. That I think it's because I did have that confidence as well. Yeah. Like now I can compete. So that was that with the competition.
In terms of the competition, the competitive part of it, how do you find dealing with pressure and like being in an environment? Obviously, when you're I mean, anything you produce from a latte art perspective in the shop is going to amaze the locals. What does that look like when you're competing? And is there an air of like pressure, I suppose? Like, is that legit?
Yeah, there is. There is a pressure. There is always a pressure. I think everybody feels that. But when I am on the stage, I feel like I ask myself, like, what do you know? What can you do the best? And I answer that I can do this best. So why don't you do it? Do it. Yeah. And then you go on, Yeah, I think these guys remember on the 2024 competition. I was stuck at one point. That was because if the grinder wasn't working properly. I felt like it was working, but it wasn't. So that script went somewhere else and frozen. Oh, what I'm doing, and then I start again. So even if it's throwdown or national competitions or anything, I feel like I make myself somebody else, the champion. For example, even if you're yes or no, I'm the world champion. Let's do it. Yeah. If it comes in the cup, it comes. If it doesn't, it does not. But the confidence is like you're the champion. Let's do it.
A champion's mindset.
That's what I was going to say. That's really good. When you see a lot of like, those champion mindset, they go, I am the greatest, I'm the best. And they go in with that mindset that I've got this. That's really good that you do that. I remember that day as well. Like
that's one moment I feel like I'm the one, okay? But after that, there are a lot of people better than you. But at that very moment, like, do it. My hands trembling, everything going on, but you're nice, calm. And again, another thing is like you calm yourself down. Come on, there's nothing to lose. You're not a teenager now. You're like, come on, do it. That's it, nothing else.
How did local? You were going to talk about how Shyam's role has changed since he started.
Yeah, so that's like the interesting and what is amazing is like Shyam's role. He said about how how he loves presenting latte art, but like how he has changed now to train newer baristas and younger baristas to have like amazing latte art as well. And I guess he then feels empowered because he's got the newer baristas pouring it insane latte art, which the business, it's the USP for the business. So it's like how he must feel as well when seeing his like almost protege of having a barista going out and having like a lovely swan or a tulip or whatever it is on. Like you must feel like,
Yeah.
because obviously now you are going down that training route and training up those newer baristas must feel good for you as well.
Yeah, feel happy about how they are growing. That's because latte art is just not about the thing on the top. It's about the quality of the milk first. Of course, the coffee is always great here. So then why not the milk? Good. Milk actually complements the coffee. Generally, I think when I first used to think coffee means bitter. Still, it's bitter, but after then you know that, oh, it's not just bitterness. It has got the sweetness, it has got the fruitiness, it has got different thing in it. So then a good frothed, well-frothed milk, so with lovely microfoam actually complements the taste of the coffee as well. It brings out the sweetness. If you drink a latte, it reduces the bitterness so that you can get along with the drink. With the cappuccino, yeah, it's a bit more foamy, and then you're about to get what you needed. So yeah, so milk game is fun. Yeah, milk game is fun. It's difficult as well. It's not that easy, but because to be consistent is like very difficult, and for me is I should trust someone.
Well, that's what I was going to say is when you're coaching or you're teaching others, there is an element of having to trust them that they're going to produce something that you're comfortable with. How do you find that coaching? And I think it's important to touch on the training piece as well, right? Because you're training to be a trainer, is that right?
Yeah, to be a AST, so that is certified specialty coffee trainer. Actually, and they're slightly different as well. They're a little bit different branches, but here we are working for the barista skills. That's the main thing. Let's see how far it goes, but yeah, I've just done my foundation. I'm about to do my intermediate. And
why are you laughing, Paul?
I'm laughing because like I always remember we're talking foundations, right? We're talking like people have never done for him to be a trainer, he has to go through the whole scenario. Sorry, the dog's chewing up me laces. We have to go through like the whole thing so that as a trainer what it
you have
looks
to be
like.
certified, right?
Yeah, so you'll be certified. But like we're talking like someone's never done coffee at the foundation level, and you have to do that. And I'm thinking this guy going in, right? It would be like him teaching the trainer, which is the funny part. Because for me, I'm a bit like, yeah, he'll go in at his level and he'll be like, I could do this with my eyes closed.
I guess to relate to other industries, like I always circle back to sports just because it's my background, and you've got coaches that can't go up through the levels based on the fact that they haven't got a piece of paper, right?
Tick box exercise, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. Is there a tick box exercise here being done basically to enable the certification piece? And it sounds though that's the case. And then what about a business perspective? Like, is the plan to be able to do more training at a certain level and to be able to monetize it to a better level? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I mean, when we set up the initial, because we already do like home sort of barista training, but it's more just based on our sort of we're imparting our knowledge. But then there's another market out there where you have people who do want to become sort of baristas in they want to change career, or they're looking at a new career. And it's kind of a good sort of entry level for them to get a good bit of basic knowledge for them to learn how to become a barista. And that's where we're trying to then sort of move the business in the direction where that they can go to Shyam, and Shyam can give them an accredited, training program that they can then go out and get a job anywhere and say, yeah, actually, I've done this foundation training course and the intermediate or advanced, so that they can go and get a job in another industry if they want.
Yeah, that's kind of like for a CV kind of thing. Yeah. Those courses means that you have learned something. The foundation is like basic, but the intermediate and the advanced would be very good. That's because there are some practical as well. We have to do few drinks within few times for you to pass the factors. So that is a little bit competitive, and that's why I think the intermediate is for the baristas who want to be the senior baristas or head of baristas. So yeah, their curriculums are like that. And again, as coffee is following the SCA all around the world, so then that is like recognizable kind of like tradition.
Let's touch on the origin story first then. The move from Nepal. What provoked the move? Tell us a little bit about that.
That's interesting question. Shall I say that? No. Okay. Yes. So I actually came here to marry my girlfriend. So is my wife. So then the first half of the 2017, I didn't work. Just because first thing I have to get married and then proper paper to work, isn't it? So that was the thing. I came here. I just came here for like 6 months, and I thought I would be back. But again, now my family is here. So I'm gonna say my wife is here and her family is here. She doesn't want to move, so then I have to be here. So then I have to work. So work, yes. Started in a cafe, as I told you earlier, in my brother-in-law's cafe, and I was more interested towards the coffee because of the latte art first. First thing it was the latte art, but later, when I went into in search of like latte art and coffees, they're completely different. The thing on the top is completely different than the thing in the cup. So then I started learning, reading in books, following the champions, and then, as I told you earlier as well, like take the different weights, how it tastes. I used to drink loads and loads of that lattes, espressos, really. It wasn't that good. The coffee wasn't that good, but I used to drink a lot. I used to go toilet a lot, really. That's because of that milk, I think. So that was that. And
Sean, when did you? I guess for a question I've never really asked. When did you realize you wanted to compete? What was that like?
Oh well.
Because obviously, like, yeah, like we were good, right? We're okay. I mean, speak for yourself. We're okay. But like, when did you think actually, like, I am, or did you have anyone telling you that you could compete?
no. So kind of have a very bad habit. Like whatever you do, you want to do it best. And again, I heard about the Kavi guy, brother, Zantamang. Yeah. So I heard that there was a guy who does this latte art. He's like already a 6-time champion. By 17, he was already 5, I think, somewhere like that. And I saw what he does. And I was like, oh wow, okay, there is competition as well. Why not practice and let's do it? At the time, I didn't know about competition was happening somewhere in London and stuff like that. I was just practicing on my own, just to get better. That's it, nothing else, just to get better. Out of hundreds and hundreds of coffee I made in Munchies, I did get complained once. That was because the temperature wasn't right. Okay, so I was like, oh wow, okay, no problem. And that was the story behind the competition. It was preparing for years and years. Yeah, 17, 18, 19, and 2020 there was COVID. You couldn't do anything at home. I did try to make a latte using that French press. Yeah, we do have loads of those kind of tricks now. You can use that spoon or something like that and froth the milk, microwave the milk for like 40 to 50 degrees, and then use the frother, and you can pour. If you are very good at jug handling, pouring, then you can do that. So yeah, and just after that, after I moved from Munchies to Cubs, then I started thinking about competing. I did an online thing as well. I was champion on that thing. Okay.
Sorry,
That was
before we move on then, you're an online arts champion. Can you tell us a little bit, because that shouldn't go under the microscope, like, that shouldn't be passed by. Tell us a little bit about that competition.
So something came up in Instagram, and there was a Instagram page that was doing these kind of competitions like for a few years ago, and I think on that year, what I felt was, let's just send a picture and compete. That's it, nothing to do. But that was the last date, I think, of sending the picture. I just DM'd that page, like, oh, I want to compete. Yeah, and there were over 500 latte artists from around the world. There were loads of people, and that was voting based again. So it's not like there
It's not
wasn't
like it's
judge.
just- yeah, it's not like a
there
couple of
wasn't
judges
judge.
that could
But
be
you
biased
can
one way or
ask.
the
You
other.
could ask vote like your friends and family. Come on, vote. Let me win. That's it. So even in that competition as well, there were quite few people who were amazing, and I should have lost somewhere in semi-finals or quarterfinals, because I should have. That was the voting, because whoever did that was so good. He was the champion from Qatar, I think. He's a Nepalese guy as well, but he was a champion, 2019 champion. 2019 Qatar latte art champion. He competed in World Championship as well. And at that time, I felt like I should have lost, but I did.
That's
some
that champion
itching
mindset getting you through.
yeah. So later, yes, but after that round, whoever I competed with, like 1 versus 1, they were not good, and yeah, I should have been champion. And I was having a chat with one of my friends in Australia, who was doing the latte art thing as well, and he was competing as well, and he was the previous year winner, and I asked him like, how is this competition? Don't worry, you'll win. He was just like that. Don't worry, you'll win, because we do have that. We do have that thing support, Nepalese. Yeah. That mutual respect is different, and there is another support as well. From like, if there is anything online, and you're competing, and there is something from the back, like, oh, Nepalese, let's push him, let's do it, and then you ask for votes from your friends and family, then they will just multiply it, and that's good. But after that, I'm that kind of person that I don't want to ask for help. Yeah, on my own. I want to do it on my own. So after that, I stopped, because at that time I was like DMing everyone and like, please help me, okay, and this. Of course, you need to do it, but that doesn't come from inside, because as I told you earlier, like that guy should have won against me, and he was amazing. So after that, yes, you work hard always, every day. Every cup's trying to make it better.
That's a
Feel
great
yourself
line.
as champion.
I think we should keep that line.
That's a motto that we
That's
should.
that's
the stables tagline.
We need that every day to make it a little bit better.
Yeah.
Love that. It leads us to the competition piece locally. So Muddy Stilettos, let's talk about it. I think it's important. Pleading for votes. We're currently sat in second place. Please vote
I feel
for
like
stables.
we definitely were our first year of opening, weren't we? It feels a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, look, I like what they do. Yeah, like, it helps put small businesses on the map, which is really good. But yeah, we felt that it was very multi-stage process. It was like our first round, second round. It's nice to just be a bit more organic, but it is what it is, and it is very vote led, isn't it? So yeah, for us, it's. We won it in 20. I mean, we were quite surprised, because when we won it the first year we opened, we'd only been open 6 months, so it was amazing, and it's testament to the local community of Arborfield, really, because at the time that's all we had, and we, all their votes really helped, and we won it, and equally the team here as well. Testament to the team to making it happen. So it's a massive thank you to both of them. But yeah, it was really good winning that, and it really helps us as well as a business. It puts us on the map. People were like, oh, let's check out this. I mean, we got Sue and Steve, regular customers. They found us through Muddy Stilettos, and they come all the way from Beach Hill, isn't it? Beach Hill way, which is quite far away, but they come every day because they appreciate good coffee, and they appreciate the chats that we have, which is great.
I think they actually watch the live percentages of the finalists more than we do. Yeah. So people really like that. We're really on board.
So yeah, we're in it again, in the finals again for the best cafe in Berkshire. So for us, please help us. Every vote counts, I guess, and it'd be nice. It'd be lovely to win it again. And I think like it was exciting, because when you win it for your county, you go into the nationals for the best cafe in the UK. So it'd be nice to win it again, and then be in that best cafe in the UK, category again. To win that would be, phenomenal, wouldn't it, for us? It would be great.
So anyone that votes, we're going to give away free coffee.
Yeah, and you're paying for it.
Yeah. All on the marketing team. Amazing. Guys, thank you so much. Episode 4, Fini. Well
Cheers,
done.
Shyam.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Shyam.